What's up, guys? Terrell here, back again with another one. So 2.1 live stream, all right? Probably the longest live stream we've had this whole time, though it had a lot of great information about the upcoming patch. So if you didn't have the attention span to read it all and just stick through it, well, I got you covered. Using HoYoLab and their condensed information, I'm going to give you a nutshell of what was in that live stream and what is to come. So starting off, we have the banners, all right, the thing everybody wants. Big one coming up, Acheron. All right, she looks amazing based off the information they have provided us. I'll go over that a little bit further. Following with her, though, is Loocha, all right? His rerun banner, some people are waiting for. Personally, I already have him, so I'm good, but he is still a great healer to have, especially if you don't have any type of sustain right now. 4 stars. Let's talk about them real quick. Gallagher, Pela, and Dong Hung. All right. Dong Hung's the only real, loss of this, all right? He's the big L. All right, nobody wants Dong Hung. Even if you're a new player, there's a lot better options for you. But if you are a new player, this isn't a bad banner to pull on, right? I would suggest pulling on the Acheron version of it because you still have Gallagher as a healer, Pela as your debuffer, Acheron as your DPS. But if you are not looking for DPS, Loocha's not a bad healer to do as well. Moving on to the light cones, all right, we have Along the Passing Shore and Echoes of the Coffin, all right, both their signature light cones. As you know, with any signature light cone, it's going to be their best in slot. So pull if you need them, or if you want them, or don't pull. I don't care. Not my account. Anyways, other light cones coming in the banner. Good night, sleep well, post-ops conversation, and subscribe for more, which you should do if you like this video. Yeah. All pretty good light cones, have their own uses. Not too bad. Again, if you're free to play, you're running low on light cones, or you need something to just kind of buff yourself up a little bit, I would consider this. Phase 2 banners. All right, Aventurine, the man, the myth, the legend, he shows up, as well as Jing Liu, the queen of ice. If you don't know, Jing Liu might be the strongest character in the game. All right, she's definitely my favorite. All right, the hype around her was real when she first came out, and it's still there. Right? A lot of people might be pulling on this just to get her Eidolons. Personally, not a fan of Eidolons, so I'm going to stick away from them. But if you are looking for an ice DPS, not a bad option. Aventurine's going to be your preservation unit. As you know, if you're running on low on sustain, you should definitely pick him up. Now, the 4 stars for this are Lynx, Luca, and Serval. Not the best choices, all right? Definitely not as good as phase 1s, but it still has value, especially if you're free to play or a new account. Lynx, being a healer, you're going to need 2 of them for Memory Chaos. So if you only have 1, you didn't want to pull on the first banner from phase 1, there you go. You know, you have your options. You can easily pull Lynx and Aventurine. There's your 2 sustains. Luca, if you're running any type of DPS teams, not a bad option as well, though he is a little more finicky to use. Serval is a very okay character. Best way I can put it. Her value right now comes from pure fiction. So if you're having trouble with pure fiction, especially if you need a lightning element, she wouldn't be a bad pickup. Going on to their light cones. All right, we have Inherently Unjust Destiny and I Shall Be My Own Sword. Both, again, signature light cones. Best slot for both of those characters. Moving on to the 4 stars on the light cone, though, we have the newest light cone, Concert for 2, Sharded Feelings, and Make the World Clamor. Those are okay light cones. All right, we don't know what the new 4-star does yet. The other 2, they're all right. Not the greatest in the world, but not the worst. So again, I don't always recommend pulling for light cones, especially if you already have options, especially as a free-to-play player, but the value for these ones aren't really there. I would save your Stellar Jades for either future banners or future light cone banners. We have a new enemy coming. All right, as the name suggests, it looks like Aventurine is going to be giving us some trouble here. Whether or not that's actually Aventurine or some weird dream version of him, it doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is he is bringing some new mechanics to the game. He has an interesting mechanic using a dice system that you essentially have to beat him out, kind of like a game of blackjack. It looks fun. It looks great. I'm all for new endgame content. I say bring it on. Next up, we have Cosmodacy. It's going to be the new board game event that Honkai Star Rails is going to release. It looks like it's going to be a leaderboard type event that you can play with your friends. Really cool idea. It's going to give you the normal rewards such as self-modeling resin, track of destiny, stellar jades, and a few icons to bling out. Going down further, we have the festive gifts. Well, that's going to provide us with 20, and that's right, I said it, 20 tickets. So if you're running low on stellar jades, you know, it's really going to help you. As well as the login anniversary reward, 1,600. That's right, 1,600 stellar jades. Man, it is crazy what they're doing for our first year anniversary right off the bat. But that's not all. We have Planner Fissure at 300%, all right, as well as Realm of Strange. So now when you're grinding those relics and those ornaments, that's right, we're getting triple the rewards, baby. All right, hopefully the drops are in your favor, because I don't know about you, but grinding is a rough process. But we're not done there. We have vignettes in a cup. All right, this is going to be the new mini game where you're going to be a bartender. You're going to be providing drinks to monsters. All right, fun fact, they actually got information from a real bartender to make this as realistic as possible. All right, if you always want to be a mixologist, this is your time to do so. Rewards, again, as normal, stellar jades, track of destiny. You know, you also have the self-modeling resin, but it will also provide something important, something that some of you might need: a ticket for a 4-star selector. Right, this 4-star selector has a wide range of characters to pick from: Gallagher, Misha, Zheyi, Hanya, Gwenifin, Luca, Lynx, and Yukong. So if you're missing any of those characters or need to get another Eidolon for them, that will be your time to do so. Tides of War. All right, this one looked really fun to me. This is going to be a more pixel-like mini game. Again, going to provide the same rewards as all the other events. I am excited for this. All right, as a fan of old school JRPGs, this is going to be fun. New game modes as well. Clocky's extra filming experience. This is kind of a chase down mini game, not much to it, as well as for the Hanu mini games that you deal with in Penacony. My man got an upgrade. He is rocking a rocket launcher. All right, he's no longer going to be running. He's taking the fight to them now. Now it is time again to give us some new ornaments. So here we have the Ismo Gensi and Takami Divine Realm, and Signio, the Unclaimed Desolation. The Signio set is going to be for DPSs. It's going to be meant for longer battles, multiple waves of enemy. It sounds like they're trying to provide us something for pure fiction, which I'm all for. All right, as well as the Ismo set is going to provide additional bonuses from allies with the same path. So if you wanted a little more buff to, let's say, Mono Quantum, here you go. This is your set to do it. We also have 3 new materials coming into play. All right, Raging Heart, Scattered Stardust series, Alien Tree Seed series. These are going to be for your Fire Ascension is the Raging Heart, Scattered Stardust is going to be for Preservation Trace materials, and Alien Tree Seed is Abundance. Going on, we have new stages, Simulated Universe World 9. All right, this is going to be the set in place for the Ismo and Signio sets. Now we're also going to be able to just jump right to the hardest difficulty. If you're able to complete it, complete that difficulty and get the rewards for all the previous difficulties. There is also talk about Simulated Universe getting a rework in a way where it's going to be quicker to complete to get the rewards, coming in 2.3. So look forward to that. Some small quality of life updates. All right, after version 2.1 update, you can claim and dispatch all rewards and assignments with a single tap. Fate Ensemble. All right, this is going to allow you to have different perspectives, replaying certain story moments. So if you always wanted to see what Dong Heng was doing while you're in Jian Lafu, this is the time to do it, as well as something I've been looking forward to: inventory update upgrades for your relics. All right, I don't know about you, but I'm a hoarder. Okay, I've been hitting that 1500 cap for a long time now. It's now going to be moved to 2000. A few other things I wanted to talk about that Hoyo Lab did not show in their stream rundown, but Pridewind did bring up in theirs. So if you like spending money, good news, first time top up bonuses are refreshed. We also got shown 2 new areas we're going to be able to explore in Penacony. Clock Studio Theme Park, which by the name you can kind of guess it's going to be a theme park based area, and Delight Pavilion, which looks more like a mansion manor type style. Both very cool. One more thing to add on, they also did mention March 7th. She's going to begin a system similar to the Trailblazer wheel, where she's going to be able to switch elements and paths, giving her hopefully different forms. Now, they weren't really clear on whether or not this is going to be the exact same system the Trailblazer has, where you can just click it and then switch over the forms, or if they're just going to release different versions of her with new paths and elements. So something to keep in mind. I would personally just level up your March 7th. She's pretty good, especially if you're a new player, if you already don't have her leveled up and ready to go. But as more information gets released, we'll talk about it and I will keep you updated. And that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Look forward to my future videos. I'm going to be going in depth about the banners, the characters, and other information about 2.1 as it gets released. I will be streaming Memory of Chaos tonight as I go through and try to finish it off, new updates. I love to get right on it. In the meantime, you have yourself a great day, and I'll catch you later.